The blind man said he
I
seen
seen
her.
As the Black Tony Starr.
Okay.
It is Tony Roney!
Hey! Tony Roney in the building.
And he's got guests. We'll find out his guests coming up in a few minutes. But first, Tony and Angie about his YouTube channel. Come on.
Yeah, oh yeah, because we got to find out the numbers. You're doing numbers, baby.
Yes, I am. 1,120 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're getting like 10, 20 a week, thanks to Mason and Angie Starr. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Angie is one of the favorite subscribers. She loves it when she gets a notification.
Period.
Yeah.
That makes me
Like,
feel
this is good with the
Yes.
notification.
Yes.
Absolutely. We're changing the world. One subscriber at a time.
Tell people about it and how to get to it and how to subscribe.
Okay, so what you guys was talking about Country Wayne earlier. So with my YouTube, I pretty much tape the shows every Friday and Saturday. It's like a little reality of what's going on behind the scenes. And then sometimes I go live. And every Friday and Saturday, then I drop videos every day. Pretty much. Simple as that. Go to Tony Roney's Comic Vibe YouTube channel. Same name as my comic club. Tony Roney's Comic Vibe.
When we come back, we'll find out the special guests he's brought for the show. They gotta be crack jokers.
It's cash at 105.9. Gets that matter. Win $1,000 5 times a day.
That's all I'm getting.
And we're gonna go up in about 3.5 minutes.
I'm right.
5 p.m. and 5 p.m. Text the word to
Bananas,
459
bread, and some
or
sliced turkey in hand.
Breathe on
A
it.
pound
chances are
or
great.
2 pounds. But they got, what kind of cheese? I like, what is it, marble?
It's cash at 105.9.
What's the seal?
That's the way it happens in
Keep it locked on 105.9 Kiss FM on your smart speaker or phone all day long. Powered by Michigan Auto Law Auto Accident Attorney. Visit autolaw.com. That's autolaw.com.
I ain't trying to be facetious, my man. Who shaved?
begins with daring
My man is the most independent.
putting the latest.
No, listen. So
that's a good
listen.
question.
Listen. So, black man, you know I was a nurse for a long time, right?
They used to work with my baby mama.
Who your baby mama?
I ain't gonna say it right now.
Okay.
Retailer and get
Now
your
you got me
signature
thinking.
Coach Prime razor
So
on
I
us.
worked
Get
with
after
a
it.
lot of visually impaired patients, and I promise. How I got I got the name Coco. I had a patient. He had been my patient twice. His name was Joe. He used to be a boxer.
Located in the Eastern
First time he was my
Market off of the
patient,
Quinter Cut.
He worked at
Detroit
another
Edison
facility.
Public
He used to
School
run off,
Academy,
take his
known
money
as
and go
DEPSA,
buy
is a
prostitutes.
pre-K through 12th grade public charter
Then at the
school
other
with the
facility,
only college
he
preparatory
had,
6 through 12
his eyesight
international
had diminished.
baccalaureate program in
So
the city
he
of
knew
Detroit.
who I
DEPSA
was
strives to close the
by my
achievement gap.
Stand car.
They do. Wait. No.
All right, before we get started and Tony Roney introduces his crack jokers that hit the stage this weekend at Tony Roney's Comic Vibe. Before we do that, we were talking about the black watermelon cocoa,
Yes, sir. The black diamond watermelon.
which is very rich in vitamins and minerals
All the stuff.
because it's darker.
Yes.
All your darker fruits carry a much more potent vitamin process to them.
And it's
But
What?
you, Coco, you say when you go to the grocery store, they tell you don't get out the car.
They won't let me out the car, Mason.
Why?
Because people recognize me, and it's for each person I give them 10 minutes of conversation. So what may take you see me write my little list for the store. I promise you, on everything I love that's pure and holy, I write a little list for the store because, and I know it. I know that people talk to me, and I don't know how to cut it off. So the people with
Very
me,
good. I'm glad you know that.
oh yeah, the people with me become my handlers, and hey, we gotta go. So they make me sit in the car. They leave the radio on. They treat me like a grandma. They leave the radio on. If it's hot, they leave the air on, right? And then they leave me with the keys. I don't know why
But
they
you
leave the keys.
cannot go into the store.
Nope.
That's how I introduced Angie to Coco. I caught Coco by herself with her truck door open. I like this the perfect time. Let's go. And people didn't pick it up because she had her tailgate open. So they couldn't really see, so we were back
I
up.
was at CVS
But
putting all my
yeah,
stuff in there.
I'm with them, Coco.
Yeah.
You must stay in the car.
I do.
Tony!
Yeah.
Tony Roney!
Crack jokers! Who you got?
Oh, Mason, I had to bring the blind man.
That's the blind man.
And
What's up, baby?
And I brought also, everybody knows her. She's the first person you see when you come to Tony Roney's Comic Vibe. You see Kamilah.
Kamilah
She,
works it all.
Yeah, she does it all. She runs the show. And you got to see Kamilah before you can get in. But Kamilah's like a little different because she lets you sit down, get comfortable, and then she hits you up.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to start with Kamilah. She's done the show with us before. For those who don't know, they've never met you. You didn't start as a comedian on the show. Come a little closer to that mic. Just push it up. Push it up. There you go.
There we go.
Right there. You didn't start as a comedian with Tony Roney. What did you start as?
The door person. I worked his door. And then.
What was your responsibility working the door?
I collected the money. I collected the money. And
For how long are you supposed to be there?
Tony asked me to work his door until he finds somebody else. And that was a red flag because I'm like, he ain't never gonna find nobody. and that's been
She
like
was too
3
good.
years ago.
3 years ago.
She was too good.
Good
3 years
night.
ago.
Why did you want to grab a mic and get on the stage?
You know what? My whole life has been telling me I'm hilarious. And one of my comedian friends, Mellow Mel, he was taking me to open mics. And one night at Shawnee D's open mic, I tried it, and she told me that I did a good job, and it was.
Now, were you working for Tony at this time?
I was. I didn't even tell Tony I was going to do it.
You just wanted to see if you could do it first.
I know, she was wrong.
Right. Yeah.
So how long did that go on before you said, Tony, I want to go up?
Oh, I told him that after I did it, I went and called him and told him that,
Immediately.
Immediately, I did.
She's a crack joker, Tony. What did you think when your person who handles the money and takes care of the business wanted a mic in the stage?
I told her that I was going to give her a shot, and she wanted to practice before she got her shot. Isn't that something? So I wanted her the first time to be on my stage, and she betrayed me.
She had to know for thyself.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Men always want their first time. Always want the first time with them. I got a question, and I'm going to give you the mic back. Has he paid you for your first time?
He did.
Okay.
He did. The first time I got on Tony Roney's stage, I made $300.
Really?
Ooh, okay.
I set him up for
Now
success.
you getting into comedy.
So I thought I was doing big time.
You were.
Yeah. First time I made $300.
That is terrific.
That's good. We
Wait,
ain't even
hold
pay me
up.
that much. Go ahead.
Wait, whoa, 300?
Oh, goodness. Here we go.
But wait, see, Tony. So what Tony does, Tony shares his door with us, and he's teaching us how to build our fan base. And so my first time, I invited everybody I know, everybody, and he shared the door, and so he paid me $300.
He didn't share the door with me, but that's what he told me. I came to the club. Tony said, it's 20. You can get in. Don't got
Man. I gave you a Mason discount though.
There you go. Discount. Wow, Tony, to take someone who's not been up there before like that.
Yeah.
What was it to you that said give? What was it about her that made you give her the shot?
You know what it is? I see so many comedians. They say, "Hey, I want to do it." Some give it a shot, some stick with it. But I give everybody an opportunity because you never know where they're going to go. And I don't want them to say, I tried with Tony Roney and he didn't give me a shot. Now they big time like Coco and they don't mess with me no more.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Oh, wait, Angie.
No, I'm not saying Coco don't mess with me. I'm just saying I've seen comedians so many times grab the mic. Next thing you know, they got a great career. So I want to give everybody opportunity.
Listen, we have. But see, here's the thing. Tony is the proving ground. Like, you have to go and you have to cut your teeth and get it together.
Absolutely.
And then once you get it together, your conversation change. So me and Tony agree to disagree, and then, that's how we get along.
I think I don't know, Coco. Something about last night and me missing my chance.
Coco, do not encourage her.
I'm gonna get a mic back.
Yeah.
Because he didn't build me. I really worked out.
Don't
I worked out a whole
great.
thing.
Don't get sentimental with Angie because you be in here. You brought the blind man with you too, Tony. Blind man, good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Mason,
man.
everybody.
How you been?
I've been good.
Push that mic up a little bit. There you go, right there.
Okay. Yeah, I've been good.
You been good?
Been great.
We for those who may not have had the opportunity to hear when you were here before, two things. How long have you not had your sight, and what made you grab a mic and say, I want to go on the stage? Because your disability would probably deter more people without a disability. That, oh no, I'm losing my eyes. I can't do that. I gotta find something. What was it for you?
It was everybody telling me I was always funny all the time, but when I'm on the mic, I have my eyes closed anyway.
You're nuts! Stop that, blind man. Stop that. How long have you been without your sight?
It's been 31 years. I got shot when I was 20 in the face with a 12-gauge shotgun. Still didn't learn my lesson. Got shot again the next year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the blind man was selling crack, but I had to get out that life because they was cutting up line paper and telling me it was money. I thought I was getting rich.
Oh my God! Let me out here.
That is crazy. How do you find Tony Roney?
Through Kamilah and Mellow Mel. Started off at Mama 90s in Highland Park. 90s. Kept running into them everywhere. And then I got in cool with them. Kamilah is my best comedy friend, my baby mama. We got 13 crack babies. I only got her pregnant twice.
Yo, fool, boy.
Well, that's crack with a K.
Yes.
Crack jokers.
Yeah. You've been doing, how many years for you now?
2 years, and me and Kamilah started the same day, April 9th.
Oh my God. So
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary. You both take the stage this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Tony, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, along with Mellow Mel and Keisha, No I, and E-Ray. Yeah, so we got an incredible show for you. It's going down. And listen, everybody get the Mason discount.
Yes.
Get your Mason, you get $5 off.
$5 off.
Before 8 o'clock.
Mine, Tony.
Because we got a limited seating capacity. So, yeah, we get them in there, and I want them to say, hey, I'm here for Mason.
That's right.
And
that's what you do.
It's off the hook, man. So you can also go to our website, TonyRoney'sComicVibe.com, get your tickets, and you get a free weed tray with every ticket purchase.
You know, that has been the most popular thing in our studio.
Coco, I'll give you one next time I see you.
So hold on. So listen, I was here Tuesday. It was here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't here today.
Right.
Because I was eyeballing it, right?
Yeah.
I said, this is so nice.
It's so,
and damn it to hell, somebody that say they don't partake, it's gone.
So, you said you wanted to try out your comedy first. Kamilah, right? You wanted to try out your comedy first.
Right.
So is that, I mean, Coco, because I want you, is that a good way? Should I try it out or have a little get together first and try it out before I go in front of an audience?
I wanted to try it out because I worked at Comedy Vibe, and if I tried it out and I wasn't funny, I still gotta see these people. So I wanted to make sure I was funny and it worked before I went on the stage with.
See, that's her. That's
okay. Coco?
So that's some people do that. I just went up.
What do you recommend, young
I
lady?
went up raw because I didn't want the sympathy laughs. I don't want people laughing because they feel like, oh, that's our girl. We gonna laugh and clap. So I went up based on my desire to do comedy, and I might have had a conversation, but the only person that was with me that night at Scruples was the guy that I was dating at that time, and my girlfriend and her uncle that were running the bar. Them was the only people that knew, and my friend George, but he was in the music business. So those were the only people that knew I was actually going to go on stage. So you got two variations.
How did it go?
It went pretty good.
They applauded?
It was sort of 50-50. When I first started comedy, and Tony will tell you this, women hated me because I was saying stuff that they didn't want to hear. It was the truth, but they didn't want to hear.
And back then it was like 1 or 2 female comedians. Yeah. Now you got a plethora.
Yeah. It was, so it was interesting. Women really didn't like me. I got confronted one night at B's. These girls was gonna beat me up based on the book Monique wrote about skinny women are evil. And they confronted me at B's in the bathroom. Yeah, y'all fat B's ought to do so and so and so and so.
Monique, the comedian?
Monique wrote a book years ago about skinny women. The young ladies...
And now she's skinny.
But the young ladies confronted me based on that and said we were being evil because we was jealous. So here's my thing, Mason. I kept washing my hands, right? And they kept talking. It was 3 of them. Yeah, we gonna whoop you. I said, okay.
Really?
And
You got like that?
I kept washing my hands. I got the paper towel, dried my hands. And they was like, don't act like you don't hear me. So I looked in the mirror because I'm taking 2 of y'all out immediately. Well, y'all crazy because if I was gonna fight somebody and they kept washing their hands, I'd be like, something wrong with them.
Yep.
So
That's a Highland Park thing.
how it ended, and that was years ago. Statute of limitations is over. 2 of them gonna really remember me forever, and the one that kind of drugged the other one out, they gonna be like, yeah. But I wouldn't. You ain't gonna walk up on me. You follow me in the bathroom to confront me, and I'm gonna let y'all jump on me. And I really didn't do a lot to them.
Was it a fight?
Coco,
Or did she
Coco,
wash
Coco.
her hands?
I'll fight
Coco,
Angie.
Coco, tell
I'll
that
fight.
story. Tell that story. One thing, I hope she remember it. If somebody keeps saying they gonna fight you, you're gonna be saying what?
I'm let her fight. I'm like, you crazy, but go let her
You
fight.
say, and why you trying to?
Whoop my ass. What you think I'm gonna do?
There you go.
I'm not gonna. Listen, Mason. I got stuff to do. I am on an assignment from God, and if you think you're gonna interrupt that assignment because of your issues, you crazy. That's number 1. Number 2 is my granddaddy used to say, "You in order to take some ass, you got to bring some."
There you go. And that was 100 years.
And I'm still
And
talking.
like Tony said,
I like that, Coco.
Camila,
Yeah.
like Tony said, there were not a lot of female.
It was how many
comedians
was
at
it
that
then,
time.
Tony?
And no more than 5.
It
Yeah.
was. It was.
Couldn't
that.
have been. If that,
It was
seriously.
Karen Addison. I think she was in
No.
LA.
Yeah, she was in LA
She
then.
was in LA then.
Yeah.
So it was myself, maybe Ronnie Ramos,
Ronnie
Cynthia
Ramos.
Shelby Lane, black comedy.
Yeah,
But
that's
didn't
about
all
it.
get
Right
a
when you
stage
started.
and a mic a lot, so it was limited.
It
Yeah.
was.
Tony, you put a lot of women up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my whole and back then, you know, when the comedian started, they came to my room first to second. Now, about 100 comedians have started, and they won't see me till maybe 2-3 months later. I'm like, it's so crazy.
it's-
Ever since the pandemic, you think it's been an
No,
explosion?
I
A
think
floodgate of comedians.
is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I mean, it's so
But
many
it's hot
comedians.
everywhere around the world.
Absolutely, yeah, I will say that.
Everywhere around
Yeah.
the world, comedy has taken off. So people are looking forward to the movies, to the channels, and to the podcasts. It's a big deal.
Which night is your audience nicer, Friday or Saturday?
Nice.
Well,
yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Angie. People come to a comedy show to see comedy, and that's a Tony Roney quote. People come to a comedy show to see comedy. Once you get the people in there, it's your job as a up and coming comedian or whatever to entertain them. So if they say, and it's Tony Roney, if somebody say, "Oh, this is a new comedian," then the audience is really gonna scrutinize what you do.
Yeah.
So let me just introduce you as Angie Starr. This young lady coming to the stage, is Angie Starr. Because once you start putting a whole bunch of stuff on it,
Mhm.
people expect that.
You
say
gonna
she
be like
do,
T.I.
Yeah. Or if they say, "Oh, they done did everything, they've been doing comedy 100 years," so now they like, she better be funny.
Yeah.
Either way. So just go up there, Angie Starr, and do your thing.
Yeah, she gonna think
That's
about
Tony
that.
Roney's
Coco.
teaching.
Tony,
Yeah.
2 shows.
2 shows Friday and Saturdays, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. It's going down. It's
Address is
18426 Plymouth Road in Detroit, West Side. We want to invite all the East Siders to the West. And listen, for those that do not know, my comedy club, most comedy clubs give you 3 people: an MC, a feature, and a headliner. We give you a concert. No, we give you a festival every Friday and Saturday. It's so incredible because you're going to see the up and coming and you're going to see the vets as well.
there. You go, and you go up as well, Tony. right?
Absolutely. After me, the show's over. I'm the
Love it.
quality control.
He's the cherry
Yeah,
on top.
I'm the cherry on top.
Well,
Unless we have somebody like Coco walk in the door,
Yep. That's what,
then I'll make
I
her
forget
push her to
name.
go
She
up.
said you did that when she came in. You said, "Hey, what? You ready to go?"
Right, it's like because comedians want to go up. They show up to go up. They don't. They want to say, "Hey, no, I'm just hanging out," but they need that push,
Yeah,
and I'm that push.
because they want to go up.
Absolutely.
Tony, thanks a lot, Kamilah. best of luck again.
Thank
We
you.
know you keep knocking it
Yeah,
out because you
thank
still got the mic and you're still on stage.
Yeah.
Blind man, hell of a story again, man. Keep doing your thing. We're glad y'all
Thank
part
you.
of the Crack Jokers. Tony Roney.
Hey, every Friday and Saturday, I want to see you, Detroit.
Mellow Mel, get out the bed.
Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out who the blind man baby mama is.
Let me get off live.
Oh, yeah.